We can say one thing for sure. Our bodies didn't evolve very delicately to accommodate alcohol consumption. It just happened that our ancestors liked the taste. So now we have a usable pathway to break down alcohol in our body. Some facts that are commonly known are that alcohol impacts the brain and the liver is mainly responsible for dealing with alcohol. In this video, we'll talk about alcohol metabolism, specifically how this pathway works and where the drunkenness, hangovers, and the harms of alcohol come from. When you take a sip, up to 20% of alcohol or ethanol will be absorbed immediately by the linings of your mouth and esophagus. As this is the first portion to be absorbed and isn't really done through the general pathway of ingestion in the intestines, it can reach the brain quite rapidly and are probably the reason why you feel like the drink is starting to kick in. The linings of the mouth and esophagus are considerably sensitive, so they can be irritated by heavy or consistent alcohol consumption. The next step is your stomach and intestine. The lining of the stomach is capable of absorbing alcohol, but it can be irritated by ethanol too, causing inflammation and damage. The small intestines absorb most of the alcohol. The rate of absorption depends on two factors: food or no food before drinking, and the concentration of alcohol. An empty stomach before drinking means that the stomach will empty the contents to the intestines much faster than the stomach with food, usually around 10 minutes. This means more and faster absorption if you drink on an empty stomach, which will definitely do more damage. So remember to eat something before drinking. And of course, the higher the concentration of alcohol, the higher the diffusion rate, and the faster the absorption. Once the alcohol gets absorbed, they'll get into the bloodstream and can spread to any organ of the body. But most of the alcohol absorbed by the stomach and the intestines will go to the liver for alcohol metabolism. This is a simple two-step process as shown here. I won't be getting into the biochemical details of it for the sake of time, but in short, an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase converts alcohol into acetaldehyde, a highly toxic substance and a known carcinogen, which means the substance can lead to cancer. To get rid of this toxic byproduct, another enzyme called aldehyde dehydrogenase breaks it down to acetate, which can be excreted as acetic acid. There are several details about this pathway though. If acetaldehyde is not processed fast enough, it can damage your liver or get into the bloodstream. Obviously, this carcinogen causes irreversible DNA damage in the liver, and you definitely won't like it when a highly toxic carcinogen gets in your blood and all around your body. In fact, the feeling of a hangover is caused by acetaldehyde. So having a hangover means that you've drunk more than the body can handle and it has caused damage to your body. This means the bottom line of drinking safely is no hangovers. The first part of the pathway is a reversible reaction, which helps reduce the amount of acetaldehyde released into the bloodstream. The direction of the reversible reaction is dependent on the concentration of each molecule, which means when there's too much acetaldehyde, some of it gets converted back to ethanol, which will eventually be released back into the bloodstream. Due to this, the liver isn't very fast at breaking down alcohol. By average, it breaks it down by 1 standard drink per hour. While alcohol is less harmful than acetaldehyde in blood, too much ethanol in blood can still cause enough problems. Note that during both steps, the enzymes use NAD+ and turn them into NADH by adding electrons to it. The problem is that NAD+ is widely used and highly demanded throughout the body for many biochemical processes, meaning that if breaking down alcohol uses a lot of NAD+, you're going to have deficiencies in other important chemical reactions. To get more NAD+ and use up the excess NADH, the body produces more lactic acid, which is what causes soreness and pain after drinking. But hold on, I'm not done with harassing you about the harms of drinking yet. After all of the above, the blood that carries alcohol and probably some acetaldehyde will go to the kidneys, where harmful and waste substances are filtered. Skipping all the technical details, the kidneys have to work harder to remove alcohol from the blood. Alcohol can cause kidney damage over time, reducing the kidney's ability to filter blood and increase the risk of chronic kidney diseases. Quick note, drinking makes people pee more, so drink more water and the kidneys will thank you for helping them out. Alcohol metabolism can be a complex topic, as it impacts the entire body and involves countless biochemical processes. Here is a summary of the video, where I skipped many interesting parts of the pathway and completely ignored the brain. I hope this video gives you a general idea of how it works and hopefully made you a little bit more conscious of how alcohol impacts the body. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment and subscribe for more content. Bye bye!